I would be lying if I said it's only gotten worse from the last video, because it's gotten way worse since the last video. So my TBR, which was at around 70, has over doubled and is now at essentially 200. And it is my fault. It is my fault. But I also realized I haven't spoken about the books that I have actually read properly since like February. I've made Instagram videos on it, and in my YouTube videos I've spoken about which ones have been my favorites. But I wanted to quickly run through all of the ones I've read since February, as well as my TBR. But I'm not going to put any pictures up because I kid you not, it would be over 200 pictures. And I'm not even at 1k subs. Who the fuck am I doing that for right now? Nada. So let's get into it. It's over here. I'm just going to tell you the titles and the rating that I gave it. So we have Love Redesigned. I gave it a 4.5. I enjoyed it, but Laura Nash's books her other ones were better. Dear Low by Brady Bove, 4. The Art of Cervical Awakening, 4.5. Sex and Rage, 1. Hated it. Hated it. Papers Don't Lie, really expected more. I gave it a 2.5. It was just like really hyped on her socials. She has like 70,000 followers and everything. I was just like, this better be fucking good, but no. Come to Tower, Ice Balcos, 3. 4 actually. I don't know why I put 3. I think more so 4. Moonstruck Kiss by Miranda P. Charles, 3. It was good, I just didn't love it, you know. Purpose by Gina Bianchini, 3.5. Not the End of the World by Hannah Ritchie, 4. For people who are super into like the climate change of the current world, definitely read this. I had such new information that I've never read before. Cabin Porn Inside, 5. Trust Me by Raina Bell, 4.5. I love that book. The Final Act of Juliet would be, I put both of these as 4.5, but I kind of think it would be 5 for both of them. Cross the Line by Simone Soltani, 4. Mother Hens, 3. Sideline Love, I put 3.9, but it's probably a 3.5. Can't Spell Treason Without Tea by Rebecca Thorne, 3. Conflicting Loyalties by Aidan Gabor, 5. What a fantastic book. Did not expect it to be as fantastic as it is, but it was. On Earth We're Briefly Gorgeous, 5. Girls on Tour comic, 2.5. The Little Book of Life Hacks. If I could give Lower Than 1 by a million, I would. Gennaro's Verdure, 5. Dear Universe, 3.5. Writers and Lovers by Lily King, 4.5. I really liked it, but I just think something was missing for me to make it 5. Sociopath by Patrick Gagney was incredible, 5. Face Off by Marie Loyal, 3. Fighting Fate by Charlie Cotner, 5. Don't get me started on that book. Cecilia by K-Ming Chang, 4. Oh, my favourite I think of the entire year, Practice Makes Perfect by Sarah Adams, 5. 10s across the board, 10s across the board, 5. The Complete Colour Harmony by Tina Sutton, so I don't know if that's the right person, but 3. Radical Self-Care by Rebecca Moore, 3. Just really mediocre standard books. I'm currently reading, I'm 75% through Funny You Should Ask by Elisa Sussman. The first quarter I really disliked, kind of getting into it now, we'll see how it ends. And also started Next of Kin, but I'm literally like 2% through it. So anyway, a good chunk of my TBR is in my last few videos, so I'm gonna try and start off from there, and I've got a lot. So I'm just going to warn you. Next in line to be read is Sometimes You Just Need a Pep Talk by Jamie Brockhurst, because that was sent to me and kind of has a deadline. Stillborn by Guadalupe Nettle, The Visibility Trap by Mary McGill, Parallel by L. O'Rourke, Gentle Art of Verbal Self-Defense, which I have wanted for years, by Suzette Hayden Elgin, The Heart of a Dog by Mikhail Bulgakov, Never Was by 𝙃𝙃 Carla, which I have signed, which is so cool, by Colin Walsh, The Billionaire Librarian by S.E. Rose, The Cupcake Cottage by Jean Aram. Finally getting around to reading 1984 and Animal Farm by George Orwell, The Kiss Quotient, How Is It For You by Eve Smith, Just About Coping by Natalie Crawley. This Is How You Lose the Time War was ordered like 3 weeks ago and I still haven't got it, so we'll see about that. Trust and Safety by Laura Blackett and Eve Gleichman. Ripley was sent to me, which is exciting because I loved the movie. I'm not gonna watch the new series, even though that's why it was sent to me. But I'm excited for it. Literature for the People by Sarah Harkness, Make Me Fall and Make Me Stay by Pat Kaskotka, When You Returned by Havilah Maklat, and Tired as Fuck by Carolyn Duna, Alice on a Friday Night by Desi Nico. Hinge sent me the Hinge phone book. I don't know what they're trying to say, but you know. The Instrumentalist by Harriet Constable, How to Plot a Payback by Melissa Ferguson, Wedding Issues by Elle Evans, Briefly Perfectly Human by Alua Arthur, I sound so Greek when I do that. Abolitionist. Wow, that sounded really Greek. Intimacies by Elle Jones, Babel by R.F. Kwang, Boarded Hearts by Ruth Stilling, which I'm really excited for. Intellectual Will by Lisa Marie Pierre, Bookshops and Bone Dust, which is also signed because my best friend Mickey got it for me signed, by Travis Baldry. Wife by Charlotte Mendelson. Is it Mendelson? Yeah. Small Rain, which was sent to me. I had no idea it was being sent to me. It doesn't have a deadline or anything. Whoever at Book Break sent that to me needs me to marry them, because it sounds like the most me book in my TBR. I'm so excited to read that. It's by Gareth Greenwell. Thinly Veiled and Veiled in Brick by Eliza Modiste. Happy Place by Emily Henry. Wildfire by Hannah Grace. Page Boy by Elliot Page. They Both Die in the End by Adam Silvera. Shatter Me. Ruthless Vows by Rebecca Ross. Please don't make me say this next one out loud. The Cock Down the Block by Amy Award. A Funny Story, also by Emily Henry. Uncharted Desires by Julian Sharp, The Magic Pill by Johann Hari, The Magic All Around by Jennifer Mormon, The Sins on Their Bones by Laura R. Summerton, Love and Lattes by Remy Sinclair, The Good Girl's Guide to Great Sex, Do Your Worst by Rosie Darnan, Digital Minimalism by Cal Newport, Unmasking AI by Joy Something's wrong with me today. Reset by Ronald J. Debert, Hot Dutch Daydream, I'm so excited to read, by Christy Boyce, Work Without the Worker, Philip Jones, Outrage Machine, Wild Love by Elsie Silver, The Artist's Way, Bellies by Nicola Dinan, Breasts and Eggs by Mika Kawakami, No Longer Human by Osama Dazi, Feral Self-Care by Mandy M, A Witch's Guide to Fake Dating a Demon by Sarah Hawley. I think I have another one of her books as well. Glossy, which I have been waiting to read, by Marissa Meltzer. Binding 13 by Chloe Walsh. Alone with You in the Ether by Olivia Blake. I actually attended a talk with her and that was really cool, even though I did not like the Atlas 6, but anyways. House of Psychotic Women, Big Swiss, The Dead Romantics, A Brush with Love, Book Lovers again by Emily Henry, Every Summer After by Carly Fortune, Things We Never Got Over by Lucy Score, My Oxford Year by Julia Whelan, Mile High by Liz Tomford, Four Aunties and a Wedding. I don't know how I'm going to feel about that book, but I'm going to try it. Tuesdays with Maury by Mitch Albom, and I also have another one by him on this list somewhere. Oh yeah, The 5 People You Meet in Heaven. I've been dying to read his work. The Keeper of My Night by Kylie Lee Baker, All About Love by Bell Hooks, Little Words by Jenny Slate. My Bookstagram friends have been telling me to read this non-stop, so I'm gonna finally try. Everything I Know About Love, The Line of Beauty by Ellen Hollinghurst, Yellow Face by R.F. Kuang, From Individual to Empire, The Laws of Human Nature. Again, I've got loads of Robert Greene here, but The 48 Laws of Power, The Book That Wouldn't Burn by Mark Lawrence, Wet Paint by Chloe Ashby, Divine Rivals, again by Rebecca Ross, These Hollow Vows, which I've been dying to read, Lexi Ryan, Strong Female Character by Fern Brady, All My Mothers by Joanna Glenn, Murder Your Employer by Rupert Holmes, 100 Million Offers by Alex Hormozy, Talking at Night by Claire Davily, which would be really cool because I think I'm attending a talk with her too, so that would be really fun. The Unhoneymooners by Christina Lauren, Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez, The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho, The Modern Trauma Toolkit, which I've been, again, dying to read, by Dr. Chrissy Gibson, It Didn't Start With You, Cultish, Eyes, Guts, Throat, Bones, Not in Love by Ellie Hazelwood, The Ark Has Been Sent to Me, No One Talk to Me, Clean by James Hamlin, The Dixon Rule by Elle Kennedy, again, The Ark Has Been Sent to Me, A Novel Story by Ashley Poston, Hearty by Andrea Bennett, Shy by Design, Michael Thompson, The Paradise Problem by Christina Lauren. Those all were ARCs sent to me. Piglet by Lottie Hazel, Down the Drain by Julia Fox, The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel, Hired by Kirsten White, On the Line by Joseph Pontus, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Knife and Youth Juice, and I've just got another one, Everyday Rituals, an ARC that was sent to me by, it doesn't say who it was by. Do you see what I mean? It's not funny anymore. I think I'm losing my fucking mind. That's all my physical as in these books right here that are piling up. I've got 3 piles of books, and as well as ARCs on NetGalley and audiobooks. So it's not books that I'm like, oh, I want to read this, I want to buy this. That TBR is currently 62 books long. I feel like it should be the other way around. Alas, here we are, that's how many fucking books I have to read. I will be surprised if I read all of this before December. I'm not gonna lie to you. 200 books. There's 200 books and I've read 40. So, we'll see. I might be well into like 3 years of books here, so that's fun. Anyways, if you guys notice a book here that you either want to know about or have read and want to tell me about, I know a lot of them like Babel, Yellow Face, The Kiss Quotient, I'm very late to, but I did that on purpose. I didn't want to read them at the time that they were massively popular for personal reasons. So let me know what you thought of them. I'm intrigued. I love having conversations about everyone's different opinions. For example, I know people loved Sex and Rage by Eve Babbitt, but I fucking hated it. Again, I also disliked Luster, so I think just like that kind of writing just isn't for me. I can kind of get the appeal, but it just feels very try-hard to me. Just my personal opinion. So yeah, that's my updated TBR and what I've read so far this year. You can follow me on Instagram. I talk a lot more about what I'm actually reading and post more updates about currently where I'm at with it. Good lord. Got 3 piles of books next to me. Anyways, I will see you guys in the next video. Let's hope and pray I'm like at least 60 books through the 200. I love you guys so much. Bye.